Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I'm a little late to this. I know that Furina's banner and Baizhu's banner dropped. The preview of it dropped like earlier this morning. It's now like lunchtime here on a Monday, so I'm super late to this. But I wanted to give y'all my opinion on this, and as a player myself, I'm over here wondering, would Furina be a good pickup on my account? And really, I could just only compare this to my account and like give you guys my opinion on whether she'd be valuable or not. So, I saw the live stream, I saw some of her gameplay, and Furina looks like she would rock as a support unit, and I think she does like the whole HP draining and like damage boosting, like team-wide boosting, which I think would be good. I think I'm just kind of worried about the HP reduction. So I don't know if I would have to also like consider putting unless she does heal, I'd have to go and look at her kit again. And but if she doesn't heal, I don't know if I'd have to put like a slot in a healer on my team or something like that. But just kind of like overall, she is an Archon, and I feel like all the Archons are especially good. They all have unique abilities, and they really are flexible. Like I have Zhongli, Raiden, and the Hida. I'm just missing Venti, but I feel like I could probably do without Venti. But the other three Archons, I feel like almost any team that I usually play will either have one of those three characters on there. So I'm trying to picture Furina providing similar flexibility there. As far as her banner, and as far as the 4-stars are concerned, Beidou, I know that she's a good unit, especially if you have her heavily invested, and like even better with like max constellations. But like for my account, I only have her. I don't even think I have any constellations for Beidou, and I don't have her invested, so I don't know if Beidou would really be like a good pickup for me. But you never know. Maybe in time, if I do end up like maxing her constellations out, I could probably end up like deciding to invest in Beidou, and she'd probably be like really good. I know that like she crushes it on like taser teams and whatnot. And she has a whole parry counterattack mechanic, which is really, really cool. So, yeah, maybe. I just don't know if she's even worth the investment, even at like C0. I'll have to check on my Beidou here. I'll show you guys here in a moment, my Beidou. Collei, now for me, I already have Collei at C6, but I don't have her invested. I know. It's like wasted potential, but I never really had a need for her. So I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll probably build her up, but I think that's like one of my rules concerning any banner with these characters is if I have a E6, or not an E6, sorry, I'm thinking Honkai Star Rail. If I have a C6 character that's already on the banner, kind of like the last banner that had Hu Tao and Fischl, I get really nervous because I feel like, knowing my luck, I'm going to end up getting the character that I already have at max cons. And then it's just going to be like a wasted pull. Like, yeah, I know it could be refunded for pull, but still, I feel like it's just a waste. So, and then the new character here, Charlotte, don't know anything about her other than she's cute, she takes pictures, and she's a news reporter. I saw some of her gameplay footage on the live stream, and she looks, her attacks look kind of fun, kind of adorable. But I think the unique thing about her is, right, she's like the first cryo catalyst unit in this game, so that might incentivize me enough to try to roll on the banner just to hopefully pick up one copy of her, and hopefully just one copy of Charlotte is good enough, and I don't have to like really bring out, like, I'm not required to like have to build up her constellations just to have a functional character. So, you know, with all that said, let me move on over here to the next one. And then we got Baizhu here. And what kind of sucks is I have Cyno, and I love Cyno. I love him a lot. And I see Cyno and Baizhu paired up, and apparently they synergize really well. And I would only pick up Baizhu just for the mere fact that I have Cyno, and I could slot him in with the Cyno team. But just for the fact that he's on the same banner as Furina, it's really, really hard for me to say no to the Hydro Archon and go for Baizhu. This is, again, coming from a free-to-play perspective, it's really, really hard for me to say no to the Hydro Archon. And, like, other than Baizhu being there for Cyno, I don't know what other team compositions he'd be really good for. Again, I'll go through my account here real quick and just kind of show you guys the roster, like who I have. And so, but other than Cyno, I don't really know. So I feel like for me, he's less valuable of a unit. So I wouldn't roll on him. But you know, that's not to say that you guys shouldn't roll on Baizhu, because if you guys like Baizhu and want to get him, get him. If you got all the units that synergize really well with Baizhu, then yeah, I mean, he could complete the package, he could complete the team composition. So yeah, it would be a really smart move to pick him up, right? And then for the weapons, so as tempting as Furina's weapon is, I would probably, I don't know, just because Baizhu's weapon I hear isn't all that good and can be even substituted with, like, what is it, like a 4-star craftable, really makes me think it's bait. This weapon banner is bait. Well, I hear most of them are bait anyway, but for the sword, I don't know if I would get the sword. Now, I'm over here looking at the 4 stars, and I'm like, ooh, you know, sacrificial sword. And the stringless, right? That's what that is, the stringless. And Dragon's Bane. But also at the same time, I've got more than enough copies of Sacrificial Sword that I don't really have the drive to pull for it. Stringless is good, but I already have mine at like R3. So, and then Dragon's Bane, I think I also have it R3 too. Okay. So, I mean, I got an R3 stringless, so getting a stringless to R5 would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool, but I don't think I need it. I think I'm good as is. As for sacrificial, where's my boy Sing Cho at? Yeah, he's already got an R5 sacrificial sword. Plus, I already have, where's it at? Yeah, right here. I already have 3 more copies of Sacrificial Sword. So I don't feel compelled that I would need to pull on this. But Sacrificial Sword is really awesome on Sing Cho. It's also really awesome on Kazuha if you happen to have Kazuha. So it kind of feels like his whole C1 where you can like do the double skill. But it's a really good solid weapon, especially at R5, because like 80% chance, so it's like really saying 8 times out of 10 you're gonna be able to proc the effect of it. So as for Furina's weapon, I'm wondering if the Dockhand's assistant would be a good substitute, like a good 4-star choice for her, right? Because it's like HP scaling. And I don't know if her kit, does her kit scale off of HP? I'm gonna have to check that out. But I thought I saw somewhere online that this weapon would probably be like a good choice for her, but maybe not. I don't know, because doesn't her weapon have like crit as a stat? Just to kind of wrap things up here. Yeah, for my account, it's hard for me because I am kind of I both want Furina, but I also want to get Cyno's weapon on his banner, and I'm excited for that because my Cyno is invested, but I really want to take him off the white tassel and I want to put him on his own weapon. I really want to give my boy what he deserves. You're right, but at the same time I feel like I'd regret skipping Furina, and who's to say that I'm even gonna get Furina, because I'm on a 50-50 and I gotta build pity. I think I'm gonna go for Furina. I think I'm gonna at least give it a shot. I'm gonna try out her trial. I'm gonna do her trial. I'm gonna see if I like her first. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if I like her, and I'm trying to think of like who she would really pair up with on my account. So I got like a Hyper Bloom team. I've got both Yelan and Sing Cho. I got Raiden. So yeah, and I got Kuki. I'm trying to picture like what kind of team composition would she really shine in? Like where would she like really help out? That's what I'm trying to figure out, and I probably won't know until after she comes out and everybody's guides start coming out, and I'll probably check like one of those out. But yeah, I think at the very least, you know what, the one thing, okay, here's what's gonna sell Furina on me, and this is gonna sound so ridiculous, but it's the fact that she's freaking Jesus and she can run on water. That right there, that is chef's kiss right there of an ability. I know Kokomi can do it, but Furina could probably do it like for as long as her skill is kept up, right? So she there we go, that's it. Yep, that's my decision. That's how I'm deciding whether I should pull on this banner or not. I'm pulling for Furina just for the fact that she can run on water. I don't care if it's stupid, it is what it is. That's my take on it. If y'all don't like it, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. But let me know what you guys are thinking about these banners and who y'all are rolling for. If you're free to play, are you going for Furina or are you skipping Furina for Baizhu? And if you are going for Baizhu and putting Furina on the bench, why? I want to know. I want to know why you would go for Baizhu over Furina. And other than that, yeah. And do you think that she'd be a cracked unit at C0 for free to plays, or do you think she's like really constellation locked and she really shines? I mean, obviously she's gonna shine if you got her at like all of her constellations, but even at C0, will she get the job done? Will she be able to fulfill her duty as like a support role and all that stuff? Like, and who would you put? Who would you put in your team with Furina? Like, where do you think she would fit best? Same with Baizhu. What are you guys' team comps here currently for Baizhu? And then where do you think Furina would shine with? Like, who do you think she would synergize with? Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to hear read your thoughts. Other than that, those are my first impressions on these banners. I'm gonna give it a shot, but if I end up getting Collei, I'm gonna feel really discouraged, and I'm gonna start having self-doubt whether I should even go on the banner. I might stop myself. If I don't, well then we'll see. But I have like what? Let me see here. I have. Oh my God, where did that go? I have 2,000 gems, and I haven't even hit up the shop yet, so I could get some stuff at the shop. So that'll be at least 5 pulls there and some gems. And my history here is what? I have how much pity? Let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, 29. So I'm 29 since my last pull. Since my last pull Hu Tao. So I might get lucky, I might get her, I might not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But other than that, those are my thoughts. Again, let me know what y'all are thinking. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and thanks for supporting the channel. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope y'all are just as hyped for the banner drop tomorrow as I am. Until then, take care, stay safe, peace.